Once you have marked your buttonholes, you want to go ahead and start creating a row of basting stitches all around the outside of the buttonhole to hold all the layers together as you continue to work the tailored buttonhole. Having completed your basting stitch, you're going to go ahead and run a series of stay stitches all the way around the outer edge, making sure to steer clear of that central cut line. You want to keep your threads from tangling, which is always a delight when you're working with silk threads, and keep your stitches very close together. This is going to be essentially where you are stitching your actual buttonhole stitch as you finish. And you want to make sure you keep a little rounded edge at the end where the buttonhole shank is going to sit when you're done. Once the prep work is done, you take a pair of very sharp snips, cut through all layers, but not the threads you just laid down. You need those to help keep stability as you do your actual buttonhole stitch, which is the next segment we're going to be doing. The actual buttonhole stitch is easiest work from the inside cut edge to the outer edge. Basically, you want your threads to be very, very close together. You push your needle in through the fabric, through all layers again, very close together. And you catch that loop and you pull it snug. And that way the blanketing stitch essentially is on the inside cut edge, and that's going to help keep everything nice and stable and firm and able to take the weight of and pull and tug of a buttonhole, especially an active buttonhole, one used every single day for wearing. So once you're done with all of your blanketing stitching, and it does take a while, I mean, you're doing it by hand, you have the ugliest buttonhole in existence. And I knew it was going to be hideous because it was my first time making a hand buttonhole. Again, I usually use the machine, but this is the directions as followed by the Women's Institute Library of Dressmaking, and voila, one very ugly tailored buttonhole. Presumably with experience, it will get better. You knot your thread on the back, go ahead and cut it off, and then locate your button and test the fit. It was a 5/8 inch button. Using her directions for measurement and creating the buttonhole, my button goes right through. And that's how you make a tailored buttonhole. And with lots of practice, it gets prettier.